Welcome back to BNC Live. So I got a question for you. How many of you ladies will say you aren't working out when you just get your hair done and you say, I ain't got time to be sweating out my edges? That's me. Raise your hand. Well, tonight, maybe we'll solve that problem for you because we got this. It's Entrepreneur Sunday on BNC, and Grace Eleyae, the creator of the satin line cap called the Slap, shows us how her products slap your edges together and keep your hair protected. Take a listen. Grace Eleyae, thank you so much for joining us for Entrepreneur Sunday. We're so happy to have you with us. Welcome to BNC.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. So Grace, you've been at this since 2014. Tell us a little bit about your journey to creating your company and how was the Slap born?
Yeah, so I actually was traveling to, I'm half Kenyan and half Nigerian, and I was traveling to my mom's native Kenya when it was about 2013 of January, and my hair at the time was heat straightened, I was chemically straightening it, and at the same time, it was summer there. So it was just a combination of things that caused my hair basically to create a 2-inch wide hole of breakage in the middle of my head because we were driving to the coast and back, and my head was bumping up against the headrest for those 12 hours or so. And I should have worn a scarf, but I was on vacation. I wanted to look cute, and that was kind of where the wheels started turning. There has to be something out there that is cute enough, for me to feel cute on vacation, but also protective of my hair. And that's where the wheels started turning. And it's over the course of the next year, I was kind of studying different beanie construction and seeing how I can make this work. And in February of 2014, I made the first prototype of the original Slap and showed it to my friends and family, and everyone raved about it. And that's kind of where the product was born. My mom was the one that said this could be a business, actually. And so that's where it started.
Wow, and it started just based off of you having your own problems, and that's normally what it is, right? You start a business based off of giving a solution to something you experience. So, you talk about
exactly.
Yeah. So a lot of times, Grace, black women will skip their workout because we'll say, I can't sweat out my hair, especially for us natural folks to say, I can't sweat out my edges. I know I'm like trying to lay them down all the time. So your products help to protect our hair and grow our hair. How do they make sure that happens?
Because of the satin on the inside. So it looks like a beanie on the outside, but it has satin on the inside that protects the hair. And we know that the cotton is a very drying material for us to lay our heads on. It causes dryness that can lead to frizz and tangles and breakage and all sorts of horrible things. And so sleeping with satin is incredibly beneficial to keep the moisture where it's supposed to be, which is in the hair. And so when one of the big things for me, I never, my big goal, or one of my goals, I should say, is to never put my head against anything that is not satin because I want to protect my hair. And so you're right. It's something that I created this so that it's a get up and go solution. You can go to the store quickly without having to worry about how your hair looks. You can go to the gym. I'm constantly wearing my Slap to go work out in the mornings, and at the same time you don't have to worry about sacrificing hair health or style.
I mean, I'm telling you, we always like, hold on to those edges, girl. So that's perfect.
Right.
So, Grace, your products aren't just protective, but gorgeous. And you have something for everybody, curls, locks. Tell us about what you offer. I have, one of your bonnets right here, which is satin. Also one of the caps here that's really cute as well. Talk about what it is that you offer, all of those different products.
Yeah, so we started with the original satin line cap that is, like I said, looks like a beanie on the outside, has the satin on the inside and the elastic band to hold it in place. And then we expanded from there. We wanted to make sure that anywhere your head is touching a surface, we were helping you protect the hair, whether it's stylishly or we have also satin pillowcases, satin scrunchies, silk turbans. We got into really bold, colorful prints. African wax prints in turban styles, and we have a new freestyle one where you can design the knot your way as you would want it to be designed, and so many different products. And basically, if it touches your head, we even have warm products for the winter. Wool hats. If it touches your head, baseball hats with satin on the inside as well. If it touches your head, we want to make sure that we provided a stylish option that gives you protection but also style.
Yeah, I love that. And like I said, I looked through the website, you have some gorgeous stuff. So Grace, what challenges did you face and how have you still managed to make more than 400,000 believers in your products?
You know, being an entrepreneur is being okay with failure, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. You have to be okay with the risks of not always. You know, I always say that the best thing, there's a quote that I like to live by. Fear and faith have the same thing in common in that they both require you to believe something that hasn't happened yet. And throughout our journey, we have had so many times where it seemed like we were it was going to shut down, or there's so many issues. We had operational issues, we had capital issues, you know, resources, supply chain, all sorts of different things different bumps along the way. But it's so interesting when we get into those low points. One of the best things that I come back to is that idea that I can choose the hope of the future, or I can sit in this despair and stop. Basically, it's like, how quickly can you just get back to playing the game?
Yeah, and we know that the hard work has definitely paid off for you. So big question our viewers want to know is, where can they find you? You know, they got to get their hands on this beautiful bonnet here and everything else that you got. Where can they find you?
So you can find us at my name, GraceEleyae.com or satinlinecaps.com. And then on Instagram, we're at GraceEleyae, and on Facebook, we're at satinlinecaps.
Awesome. Well, Grace, we want to thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you with your business. I know you've been doing great, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.